Hi, and welcome to Google Classroom. Today we're going to kind of show you how to start your Google Classroom and show you how easy it is and some simple functions and kind of get you accustomed to it. As you can see, I've logged into my Gmail account. As long as anyone who has a Gmail account can do that. I have my Horry County Schools one that I work for. You can see some of the classes that I have on here. I use it in my classroom as well as my administrators use it for our yearly recertification credit and different things that we have to do. We also use it for our blended learning team, as well as on a Europe trip. It can be used more than just teachers with classrooms. We can use it as teachers alone, which I find it very easy to use. All right, so let's get started. In order to create a Google Classroom, all you do is this little plus sign. It says create or join a class. We are going to create a class. If we were a student, we'd be joining it. So we're going to create the class, and it says class name. I'm going to call it Photo 1. My section, we'll call it Block 1. As you can see, I have lots of blocks on here. And my subject is obviously photography, which I have several on here. And then create. And voila, it's done. All right, so when looking at this, we have a very interesting image, some scientific image, not quite what I'm looking for my class. They have very simple ones that you can add here. I had a little trouble in the past trying to insert some of my images or my student images because it's got to be a certain size because it's that long screen size. So I'm going to look here in photography. I think I like this image with the painted person. So I'm going to select that theme. It's going to change it up. It's got my information, everything's all set. All right, so let's just look at some of the functions of Google Classroom. There's nothing really going on too much right now because it's the beginning, but basically we have the stream section, which is right here. We'll talk about that in our next video. That's about adding announcements and assignments. Next, we have our students because we need some students in our classroom. So when we click on this, it will show us our students, which currently we don't have any. So we click on students, and right here we can see the easy way to add. We have invite students where we can click on this link. We can type in their name or email. This is a little time consuming. I teach high school students. I feel like they're able to do it themselves. So what I usually do is just give them the class code. I post this on the board or project it up on my LCD projector depending on the class, and then all they do is, go back to the top, add the button, join a class, and they're pretty familiar. Most of their teachers use it in the high school. We can also include this into guardians. Once the students connect, we can actually email their guardians. You do have to enter the emails for them, but I think it's worth it, especially when they're wanting to know what's going on. They have it at their fingertips. So that's a real easy way of adding students, and it's just a click of a button. Right here is the stream, the about section. So in here I can add a little bit more, add my class number if I want. It's telling me where all my assignments that my students create will automatically go into my Google Drive folder, Photo 1, Block 1. I can pull that up. Here's my school drive, and it's ready to go. So if we have an assignment on taking photos of different lines and shapes, boom, it's all going to be in that one folder. I can also see the calendar, and like when their assignments are due, it keeps it real simple. I also, in this about section, it'll allow you to add class materials. I find this very helpful if I find a very interesting website that I think is going to be pertaining to them, or a little video clip, something that's easily accessible. And I don't put a lot of stuff here. I put things that it's really pertinent, so it's something that we're going to be using throughout the semester. Otherwise, I'll just put it on the stream. So that's pretty much setting up your classroom, keeping it real simple, and then join us for our next video when we talk about adding assignments and posts. Thank you.